What's up guys, FuryTV here, and we're back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
This is Francois at aces 3 times, and this time we could see a big pot here. Safdin with 10s, that's Vendari with ace-king suited. No need to write in capitals. Volleyball. The new commentator is Roberto Romanello. Oh, look at this. Quads for Safdin. And a royal flush draw for Vendari.
Wow.
Now that would be a sick card to see.
It was a quant hedge fund, so I have a lot of statistical
Wow.
that I trade. So, yeah.
Can you imagine it comes?
How about you? This.
Wow.
Wow.
So exactly. Let's get back to this action. So there was.
That's Vendari's raised 5,800.
Bet 2,000. Those are 1K.
Oh,
chips,
just call here.
That's not
Thank
cool.
God for that.
Hey, you don't get taxed on in the UK.
Benny, you Queen of Hearts one time, please.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, right. But
He's sick.
it's
Oh.
on your winners. Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's just as dangerous a card to keep
Yeah, I could keep barreling, thinking.
keep Antonio in here.
Could improve, still he didn't.
I'll have to check it out next time I'm in the UK.
He just checked fast then, yeah? I'm sure he did.
That's still on. I like it. That's a great name.
Get ready for the race.
Oh, the Reservoir Dogs?
It's bet 10K.
Or is it the, I can't remember.
So the pot's got 25.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that one.
How much would you raise here?
I don't know, I'd fancy,
Okay.
I'd probably go to about 32 or something like that, maybe.
We just started this new PartyPoker tour all around the world. Timed it beautifully.
So you were an investor in it. Oh, wow. No, I thought they were alive and then they weren't alive.
Yeah, they died.
And then they died after Black Friday.
Now they're growing really quick.
But I am hearing that they're trying to make.
I mean, for what I seen earlier on, it didn't look like this.
As crummy as the states. That is that.
Wow, he's
that
just.
each
he's
country is
just
trying to tax,
clicked
and they're
it
trying
back.
to limit the poker in each country, which is why it is sucked so bad in the states.
Antonio hates this now, he knows.
Right, and it's better if you have a worldwide audience playing poker.
And maybe
Just a small raise. Like, I don't know, I think this spot sometimes there's more chance of getting called, making it look like a bluff just looks so strong now. And now, I think Antonio doesn't even want to put the 10 in, whereas if he would have made it bigger,
it's kind of really fair. I don't understand why they do it.
No, I mean, it's not that hard to maintain, and they probably would put the burden on the casinos anyway.
Yeah.
he knows it, but he's just thinking for 10K. He knows.
Because they would definitely make more money.
He's made some good
tax-wise
folds.
if they opened it
Yeah.
up to the whole
Made some
world.
very good reads.
Yeah.
You know, I've never bought a stock in my life. Not one.
I mean, he played it so passive, he could have made a
Well,
big
I think
raise in the
it's-
river.
Okay.
It's harder to understand.
He doesn't want to give the 10,000.
And I
He
think
knows, but he just.
now I'm going to get on my soapbox, but I think most people in.
It's just so hard to be bluffing
Yeah,
in
he's
this
made the
spot.
call. He
I know.
made the call and actually mucked his hand,
That's what I'm
expecting
trying-
to be beat.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Probably a wise move.
I watched that box set called Billion.
Woo! Quads.
You know the box set Billion?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but everybody tells me to watch it.
Of course, it comes with it. Of course, all you got to do to become a millionaire here is make the top 3. That's how many players get that prize. Luda then under the gun, ace-4 suited. He's going to raise. Guys, if you want to follow along the updates for the other tables, you can do so on my PartyPoker Live. only place you can chat to myself and fellow commentators as well, if you follow the stream on there. Michael calls the cutoff with Queen 10 of clubs. Richard, the same hand in the big blind. Offsuit. He will call. So Ludo in good shape here with his ace-4. Three-way to the flop. And wow, what a flop it is for Michael. Ace, King, Jack, 2 clubs. Michael flops the nuts, as does Richard, but Michael has redraw to the royal flush. Ludo with top pair in a world of pain here. And well, if Richard check raises this flop, he's going to getting in, being free-rolled against Michael. Michael checks back the nuts. 6 of spades on the turn. Does Richard come out firing? 5.8 in the pot. He decides to check. He could have definitely bet there and set up a river shove. And Ludo now is going to think his hand is best with his ace. $1.95 the bet. Michael then sat there with the nuts and a redraw in Texas Hold'em. Not often you get to say that. Well, he just flats. Now then, what does Richard do? Easier to play this hand if he'd bet the turn, but he did check it. Now a check raise looks so strong. He's taking his time, counting his stack. One last look back at his hand.
10 seconds. Clear all in.
He does check raise all in. This will let Ludo off the hook. Well, gets a lot of hands to fold. You'd be better off leading out here on the turn, but this is the way he's played it. Ludo is suspicious about what hands Richard would check twice with and then check raise all in. He knows that Richard would have threw at pre-flop with ace-king. So 2-pair combos include king-jack, ace-jack, ace-6. You can have jack-6, ace-6 and king-6 suited from the big blind as well. Would Richard make this move with a flush draw? That's what Ludo's trying to work out. Would he not just come out betting with a flush draw on the turn himself?
Call.
Wow, Ludo does make the call, and he's going to be an awful surprise here when Michael rips it in behind. Michael cannot believe his luck. Check back the flop. He's been bet into on the turn. He flats. It's gone check raise all in. Call. He's sat there with the nuts and a draw to the royal flush. Ludo sat on 0%. He moves all in. Ludo surely now knows he's beat. And well, dusted off 11 million there. These guys playing to chop this one up unless Michael finds a club on the river.
Wow, and a flush draw.
Richard, well, feels sick. It's not easy not winning the pot. There's a chance to lose the pot. Praying just to chop Ludo's money.
Free rolling there, eh?
What a huge pot then. 40 million in there. River Queen, they will chop it up.
Oh, it was a free roll.
Oh, man.
I take this back.
So then Richard up to 20 million. Michael up to 35.
I was so happy.
I'm on the other side where I don't study anything over like 40 big blinds.
I was going to ask you, is this a spot for a squeeze perhaps? And he's counting out some chips.
I don't like it. It's a candidate, but I think it's too loose.
And he flicks in the call.
I hate peeling A6.
And with the royal flush draw.
Simon's just going to barrel Sam off this hand. In Sam's spot, you call the flop and you call the turn a decent amount, but folds sometimes, I think.
720 out there. He bets small 200.
Keeping it, staying in control down the streets.
Here's the call. Alex will escape.
Like the only aspect of poker I'd say I'd be better at Simon at would be like under 15 big blinds. Simon's so good. But, you know...
He's checked back.
Okay.
Happy to take it to the river. Well, he knew a diamond was coming, you see, Tom.
Just wants to realise his equity, not potentially get check raised off. Generally, I don't bet king queen or king jack on the flop. He's blocked.
Right,
10%.
and this is just like the pot against Thiago a moment ago. Simon's going to get to raise the river against the block bet.
$800.
800 is the bet.
Good job. I think
Right, what are the natural hands that Simon could have here that Sam beats? Is it if Simon maybe just stabs with like queen jack 1 diamond, hands like that queen 10 1 diamond. 200s action will start on Dan. Once more, Paul finds another big hand. Ace, queen of diamonds this time.
Raise 500.
Makes it 500 to play.
Fold. Call.
Sorting your lips out. Bit dry.
Just Michael to defend, and he will do so, of course, with ace 3 of hearts. And while king 10, 6, 2 hearts, 1 diamond, Michael with a nut flush draw. Paul has a gut shot and backdoor flush draw.
Don't think I'd be able to pull it off.
Bet.
Paul does bet. 4 into 1150. Easy call for Michael with ace high and flush draw.
How many piercings do you have? Bodies.
And wow, what a turn card for Paul. The jack of diamonds gives him the nuts and a royal flush draw. Michael still in there with the nut heart draw.
Either a tattoo or a piercing.
Michael, of course, does have a queen to chop the pot.
Tattoo. Lads holiday tattoo. Correct. I am or something.
1100 the bet this time.
Yeah. Could have had a cheeky eyebrow like in teenage. No, couldn't.
Michael calls once more. So we head to this river. The red card will make things interesting. And it is the king of hearts. Michael improves to the nut flush. Paul with Broadway. Surely still has to bet. And Ludo dipped out for a second there, but come back to see it. Quite the board here, Ludo.
I don't want to stay on the street.
Aye, aye.
You did. You just did. You can't go back on it.
Board is, of course, paired.
Oh, he's a good lad. He's going for this one now.
You know you're making it worse, yeah.
So we've had Paul raise this one up, Ludo. Michael called from the big and check called 2 streets. We've arrived on this river.
I can't wait to see him. I'm asking for a beer.
Michael has to be careful here. Can he raise, given that...
Yeah, for sure he can raise, yeah.
Paul's bet all 3.
Just not out of generosity.
What sizing is he going to go?
You're saying that.
So, guess he's going small and
This is
he's folding to a 3.
It's an easy call for Paul with a sizing, obviously.
I somehow lost this pot.
You did somehow lose this spot despite having the nuts and a royal flush draw on the turn.
You have lost the pot, yeah. No, because you had the royal flush draw on the turn. Oh my god.